On, guys, and today we'll be talking about my Orlando Magic. Got a sign right there. But today, what are your thoughts down below? What do you guys expect from this offseason? So let's get right into today's video. So, first season under Jamal Mosley was okay. RJ Hampton is one of the best on-ball defenders who actively guards. I think the number is he actively guards his opposing the player that he's defending 78% of the time, aggressively. I did not know that. But Terence Ross wants to trade out of Orlando. Terence Ross provided the rebuilding Orlando Magic with the ideal veteran presence this past season, but Ross has made it clear that he wants to continue his career somewhere else. Ross hasn't explicitly requested a trade, but he's entering the last year of a 4-year, $54 million contract, which was $50 million guaranteed, signed in the offseason of 2019. Ross is the longest tenured Magic player who's been playing in Orlando since 2017 and has an $11.5 million salary for the 2022 to 2023, which is $1 million more than the projected standard mid-level exception of 10.3 for the league. Unless he signs an extension, which seems very unlikely since it put a 6-month trade hold on Ross, he'll be an unrestricted free agent in 2023. And when asked if he's planned on having a conversation with the Magic's front office about wanting to be traded, Ross said they are aware of it and they know, so there's no point. They are going to do what they do regardless. And it brings up very interesting situation for them. And now with the offseason going, Mo Bamba is a restricted free agent this upcoming offseason. Gary Harris is gone. Robin Lopez will be gone. Bol contract is expiring, but they can bring him back on a qualifying offer, which that qualifying offer, if I'm correct, would be about I don't even know. I think if Admiral Schofield and Ignis Brzezinskis, I always mess up his name, both get $1.5 million for their qualifying offer. I assume the similar for Bol of $1.5 million of a qualifying offer, which means that next year's roster most likely, I think they'll pick up Mo Wagner's team option, Jonathan Isaac, Markelle Fultz, Wendell Carter, Franz Wagner, okay, and Jalen Suggs as a starting lineup with Cole Anthony as sixth man, because they just need to get Jonathan Isaac and Jalen Suggs to coexist. They paid Markelle Fultz and they spent a very high draft pick on Suggs. So Cole Anthony, sixth man, RJ Hampton, backup shooting guard, Chuma Kiki, backup forward and wing for Isaac and Wagner. Then you have Wagner as the backup 4/5, and then you also, there's Devin Kennedy, and there's also Terence Ross still. But I expect Terence Ross to move on, and Mo Bamba is a restricted free agent, and I think we could keep Mo Bamba, and he had a career high 10.6 points, 8.1 rebounds per game, and 1.7 blocks, and shot a career best, 38% from beyond the arc. And it's amazing what a guy can do. He struggled to crack Steve Clifford's rotation, but then Jamal Mosley comes here, and this team's awesome with Bamba. And I don't think he's going to get the lucrative offer sheet, but if he does, it's from another team, and that's why he would stay. But if he does stay, it's because of the mid-level exception being lower than his qualifying offer. So I think he comes back for a 1 to 2 year deal, stays in Orlando with trying to improve, okay? Now, I won't be surprised if a team with a lot of money comes in and tries to take Mo Bamba, maybe like the Spurs or something. Gary Harris got $20 million per year, from his previous salary, but this guy averaged 11 points and 38% from three. I expect him to go to a contending team, okay? And RJ Hampton kind of squeezed him out the rotation. When we saw Wendell Carter Jr. break out this year, but I really think, we need Terence Ross to move on, and we need, Jonathan Isaac to come back. And with this upcoming year, the Orlando Magic draft picks are this whole debate about the 3 draft picks, but I think they need to draft not Chet Holmgren, screw Chet Holmgren, because it would be Mo Bamba all again, but Jabari Smith Jr. Let's try to get Jabari Smith Jr. Let's try to get Keegan Murray if you can't get him, Benedict Mathurin, Paolo Banchero, okay? So many guys in this, okay? Nikola Jovic. I have so many guys that I'm very interested on this, and I think that if, we can find the right guy for us, I think it will be great. So I want to hear your thoughts down below, guys. It's basically the video for me today. Peace out.